Hi, my name is Chris, and this is Type 2 Talk. So I wanted to talk about a question that I actually didn't have at the beginning, but I wish I'd had. Does the order in which I eat food affect how it's absorbed by my body? The answer is yes, absolutely. And this is something you can prove to yourself really, really easily. Eat something that is a simple carb, okay, that you can safely eat. It might be a small amount of carb-friendly ice cream. It could simply be a bit of candy. And then eat some chicken. And then another day, have the chicken first. Then have the candy or the ice cream. Notice how your blood sugar levels change. Whether it's, if you have a CGM, you'll just see it very quickly and very easily on your graph. But if you don't, then just simply test your blood sugar and maybe test it not only when you start, but maybe 30 minutes after you start and an hour after you start as well, and see where that curve goes. And what you'll see is that curve is much higher if you eat the candy first than if you eat the chicken first. And the reason why is that protein and carbs, because they take longer to process, they sort of slow down the cue of eating. It's not a perfect cue, but by changing that up, you can really affect how much of a spike you get. You'll still get the same amount of carbs in your bloodstream. It doesn't change how it's absorbed, how much of it is absorbed, I should say, but how it's absorbed, in the order in which it's absorbed, and how quickly that simple carb can make its way through your digestive system is slowed by complex carbs, and even more and better by protein and fat, because they are even more effortful to process by your body. I found this out one day for myself when I had a brownie with ice cream, but at the end of a meal that had chicken, it had veggies, it even had a salad at the beginning. And so I fully expected my numbers to go up significantly, when in reality, they only went up about 20 points total. And that was really quite surprising to me, because I expected it to be much, much worse. On the other hand, there's been times when I've eaten carb-friendly ice cream with a little bit of chocolate syrup on top, and my numbers shot up a lot, because I ate them, but without any protein, any fat, any complex carbs. And so in reality, I was just giving my body a whole bunch of simple carbs to just burn through like crazy, and it did. And then, of course, it makes it into your bloodstream. So, yes, the order in which you eat food and the speed in which you eat that food also can have a significant effect. If you take that simple carb, but then you space it out over time, less of it is going to hit your bloodstream at that time, because you're only taking in so much. So also, if you can simply